Hello, Naggin. Hello, Caitlin. Dang it, I meant to... always want to send the victory before I speak. How's it going, everybody? I want everyone to know that my bear isn't talking. But also, my bear wasn't even up. It was not even 5 minutes into stream. And my bear wasn't up, and I was already getting insulted for my lack of legs. Can't even roll out of the cave in peace. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in, Naggin and Caitlin and Higgy. Count your days. Also, you must be new here. There's a first channel point redeem and a first command. This is Higgy's first time on the internet. Okay, today we're drawing an Ian submission. So of course I don't know what the heck to do with it. You shouldn't have shown us that you don't have legs. I'm just gonna draw legs one day. I gotta decide what my legs need to look like. Maybe I get the like Patrick Star crazy long legs. I have to be this tall to show up. Stick legs. Stick legs is a good shout. When I inevitably get up to pee in the middle of the night, I'm jumping on the bed and double bouncing you through the ceiling. Do you remember jumping on the bed as a kid and like thinking that somehow it was going to unlock flight for you or something? Or was that just me? With the fishnets and high heels, yeah. Yeah. Maybe it'll have to be like a Beb after dark. Oh, because I was too tall. Some of us don't have that problem. Only about 3 inches of room between my head and the ceiling. I had many feet. The nephews are going through that right now, jumping and saying, "Look, I'm flying." Dude, I swear, half of my childhood I spent like wondering when my superpowers were going to unlock. Imagine, Ian, we're doing a picture that you submitted. I gotta draw a sand-deer pushing a reindeer. Santa pushing a reindeer. Grew up with a waterbed. I always wanted a waterbed, but looking back, I assume they are not as fun as I imagined. Pushing? Yes, pushing. Ian's crafts. My parents' house, the ceilings were a little lower and I had to duck under a couple of ceiling fans. Do not recommend, okay. It seemed like just a toy, but I imagine it's a lot of upkeep. Probably not as fun. Would have been disastrous. Just a tidal wave across the bedroom. If I wasn't paying attention, I'd get bonked on the head by the fan. Dude, that is a problem I would never know anything about. I always thought it'd probably give me motion sickness. I could see that too. Grew up thinking waterbeds were what naughty parents had. They do have that kind of like reputation, I feel. Is Beb a short king? I don't even have legs. I'm like 2 foot nothing. Rolling over in the middle of the night was a chore and you get seasick. Okay. Also a little cold in the winter. Were they heated somehow at all? Because it does seem like it would be terrible for like temperature regulation. Or my copy editor wannabe wife. No, yeah, okay. I'm completely off board. Ian, are you able to describe what you would say Santa is doing in this image? Since he's apparently not pushing. I realize that I am risking things with this question. I'll leave it up to the viewer discretion what they think is happening. Okay. I'm understanding. Thank you. Don't think it would be a family-friendly description. It's a very risky question, but I am proud of Ian's restraint. Imagine a waterbed, but a thicker substance in it, perhaps mayonnaise. Try out the all-new Mayo mattress. What a time to be alive. Okay, I'm realizing already I need to make some adjustments. How's it going, Automatic Man? Welcome in. Okay, so first of all, this needs to be a bit more like this. He gets a new phone and all of a sudden can't type. So it's like technology. On my laptop, okay, so no excuses. She even gave you an out. She gave you a way out. Okay, so something like this. And they get like real narrow down here. And this one's kind of just like barely peeking out. Sounds like he goes up to any keyboard and can't type. It's too early. Too early for typing right. Okay, this is a little bit broader at the base. I'm in my car with my seat warmers on. I'm now sweating, but the screen in my car froze and I can't turn them off. That's a scary thing about like technology becoming more like ingrained in cars. Put off work and now I have to get everything done today. How could you do this? How could Pass Naggin do this? Just turn the car off and back on. Can you delegate it to others? I don't think I'm at that level of being able to delegate to others. But what if you tried? It's the standard answer, yeah. Roop. Okay. He's got this like floof over here. Coming up to his little reindeer face. It's actually a pretty big face. His big reindeer face. Actually, I think it still needs to be bigger. I'm okay with the shape. But I think it needs to be bigger. Maybe about like that. Okay, I'm not a good delegator. That's why I don't want to go into any management type job. I feel that. I don't think I could be good at delegating. I feel like my brain would be like, would it be quicker for me to just do this? And would it keep everyone around me happier if I didn't tell them I need things? Love telling someone what to do. I wish I had that skill. Okay, these antlers are going to be a whole thing. I'm just gonna kind of stick figure them in. This one comes up pretty high. And then back here, they're kind of like a little branch. And this one sort of swoops, twists and turns. Got so many errands on this morning. I'm home now. Are you a like early morning errand person? Typically, something about getting all the stuff you have to do done first thing in the morning feels so rewarding to me. Mods. Kayla, you better not be twitching and driving. Not driving inside my house. Have you tried? Okay, so. And then this has a little fork. It wouldn't hurt her driving performance. Wow. I feel like we're just like witnessing a cage match between the two of them. You can't drive. You can't type. Wait, does this dude have 3 antlers? Wait, it looks like... Oh, I see what's going on, I think. So I think they each have little points that come up to the front as well. Which one of us has been in an actual self-induced accident? Which one of us had to say oopsie on numerous incidents because they didn't observe the curb? Third antler is wild. You're wild. You suggested this image, Ian. And Bev, I'm not necessarily a morning errand person. I just do it whenever I have the energy. That makes sense. I just like my brain. If I have like adult stuff I have to do, sooner in the day I can get it out of the way, the more likely it is to get done, and then I can like ride that satisfaction. Sir, it clearly has two antlers. You haven't even looked. Sometimes it's okay to feed your car a little treat, a little curb as a treat. You posted it? Look at it again. Look at it again. There's a part on it that could very easily be like a third antler. I was texting and driving when I was like 19, speeding in the rain and hit a patch of wet leaves around a bend, lost control of the car and slid into a tree. You don't see it? Oh my gosh, am I going to have to do this? Okay. Even though I know I'm going to do this and you're still going to be like, I don't know what you're talking about. That's clearly a second antler. Excuse me, that is not... It's okay not to know antler anatomy. This bit right here, I'm poking the third antler. You cooked on that one? Is that the one self-induced? It's going out forwards from the main antler stems, literally what I said. But it also looks like a third antler when you're not zoomed in. Ian, believe in the power of Christmas. Christmas can make wonderful things happen, like reindeers having 3 antlers. Is this AI? It's definitely photoshopped. Santa is very much not actually touching this reindeer. At the very least, it's photoshopped. I don't know. It could be AI. Let's give him an ear. Give me a little ear. And then there's another. You can see like the tiniest little hint of ear behind the third antler. It's Bebsmas! Welcome in, KJ. How's it going? How you doing? I assume you're working. So hope the workday's going alright. Unless I'm wrong. We gotta draw... Actually, I should just keep this displayed somehow. Oh, snap. I did an oopsie. Whoops. Come on. Come on, baby. Just put this up here. Put this up in the corner. It's okay. Someone tried to make me stay for a 9 p.m. deployment tonight after telling me today. Said, bleep! Look at you go. Don't let them do that to you. Thank you for 25 stream streak. Where was I? I think I was doing this antler. Before I got so rudely derailed by Ian questioning my understanding of mythical creatures. Night deployments. I remember horror stories about them. I never had to like be involved. People on my team were always having to stay up for them and troubleshoot, and it's not seem fun. They're a real animal? This is awkward. I didn't mean to shatter Ian's perception. Thank you for the alert, Gradsky. So I've had a system in place over here that I've used to barter favors from Caitlin, and she has caught on, and my racket is up. So now, do you owe favors? Like, do you have to make up for the racket? In the hole, rip. You hate to see it. Trying to make a new system? Yeah. Build a better system. Deployments are usually at 7 a.m. I remember a lot of the ones on our projects were like midnight. She has a massage gun, and I've been promising massages that I've had zero intent on actually doing. I don't know that that's legal. So she'd agree to do a favor for me for a banked massage. We do after hours, which is brutal. She fell for it 3 times. Tried to use that system again today and offered her a 4th massage, and she said no. He owes me 3 massages from a year ago and just tried to con me into a 4th. Sounds like the gig is up. Jig. Sounds like whatever it is, it's up. It's not a con. It's not a con if she willingly agrees. Sounds like my coworker saying he may bring us donuts. May? Has that coworker ever brought like anything? Just gave Rexy a small back massage. Standing in the kitchen during a hug sounds like you've been getting bigly conned. Not a single donut. Ban him. You're out of here, bucko. It's not a lie if you believe it. Sounds like it's going to be a great massage-filled holiday season. I hope so. Still not kidding. Just now can't get any more favors done. Wow. This is like a regular occurrence in my household. Peach pretty much gets daily massages. You better get all your favors in return for those. Massage gun is dead. This is unbelievable. Back rub gate. Okay, so he's got one hand here. And he's got this other hand here. He is definitely pushing this reindeer up a hill. You can see both hands. This is just a very lazy reindeer. Time for a foam roller and do it yourself? Nag it. Whose side are you on? Megan is on the side of pot stirring. Side of chaos. I'll always be on the side of no one touches me. Okay. This is tracking. This is making sense. I heard we're stirring pots. Ian, I need you to weigh in on the situation at hand. This needs to be way bigger, actually. I'm realizing. This is like the world's biggest arm cuff thing. It's gigantic. Okay, so it's like easily twice the width of the hand, so yeah. Maybe about there. Maybe rotate it a little bit. Ian, do you like back rubs? Yes, no. Absolutely not. Okay. Do you also like not lying to your significant other? This is about to be a wild answer. Okay, and then his beard is a lot bushier than this. His beard is billowing. It like almost comes down to here, actually. Yeah, I think I got conned in more ways than the back massage. We're just unraveling everything today, apparently. Depends on the kind of lie. See, that's what I'm saying. Some lies are meant to be told. I told you this was gonna. There was no shot that was a straightforward answer. It was never gonna happen. Okay, he's got a very like twirly mustache. If we're talking about like money situations, then absolutely not. But if it's like Christmas gifts or something, then obviously. Okay, what if there was a promise that you made to someone or the significant other? I feel like I'm like marriage counseling people. I'm just trying to draw a Santa. Ian Higgy made trades with me like a year ago. Hey, if you walk with me, I'll owe you a massage. He got up to owing me 3 massages before I caught on, and he owes them from a year ago and has no intentions of giving them. Wow. Psychologist. Where's your couch? I should get a couch. Then no one would notice my legs if I'm just like pretending I'm sitting on a couch. I'm sitting in a chair. I've got a little clipboard. Other side of the screen, there's a little couch for you. It can't even type. Listen. I vote he does the back massages. Okay, Caitlin, can you pass along the message that our resident manager Ian said it's required? And then Charles is just taking a nap on the couch. He so would too. Okay, and then over here, the hat kind of folds over the fluff. And then this is actually a bit taller. That'd be so cute though, just Charles on a couch and animated so that his head pops up every once in a while and then goes back down to bed. And then I could add a sound to it so you can hear him snoring. Dude snores like nothing I've ever heard. Okay. Just down to here. A beard here. That would be like kind of the truest representation of him that I could do on screen without getting a cam. Because if he's not like outside chasing birds and stuff, he is napping, and he'll occasionally like startle up and just stare into the room like he doesn't know where he is, and then goes back to sleep. Or goes off to chase birds once more. Sounds like a new beer. Oh, hello. Hello, Raiders. Okay, I don't want to mispronounce your name. Is it Durandria? Or Urandria? Welcome in. Hiya. Thanks for the raid. How's it going? How was your stream? We're drawing Santa and a reindeer today. We're drawing these guys. Both are okay? Okay, sweet. Yura or Jura? Okay. Okay, I think I got this then. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There's no Beb in this pic? We're going on a reindeer ride. Love your PNG. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is me. I'm Beb. I'm cool Santa Beb right now. Put me as Santa. I don't want to touch a reindeer's butt. Notice that he cannot touch his head. Get off my case. Bajura, how was your stream? What'd you get up to? Everyone drop a follow. It was in the job description. You signed the contract. Corin, you know I don't read fine print. Played Enshrouded. Are you liking that? It looks so good to me, but it also looks really hard. 2D artist and gamer from Germany. Nice. Exactly how I feel about it. It's fun, but the learning curve is steep. I love those. It's kind of a survival game, right? Am I thinking about the right thing? It's like a survival RPG situation. Yes, okay. That is right up my alley. But I kind of chicken out if games are challenging. True success is still enshrouded to you. And I've watched a few people play that, and they died a lot, and it scared me a little bit. I would have friends playing on an online server, so I have that as a motivation. Nice. It looks really fun. Peach 30 streams. Thank you. Welcome in. How's it going? Ooh, hydrate. Thank you. Okay, I saw that Corin said you're a 2D artist. If you have anything you want to share, we would love to see. Or if you need to do like after stream stuff, do your thing. Thanks for the raid. We do a lot of art around here. We occasionally game, but it's usually Stardew. Socials are very behind, but I can share my answer. Yeah, if you want to. Links are open. You can just drop it. Okay, so his body's kind of doing one of these. Cloud juice, yeah. It's cute. Wait. I gotta do this the smart way. Okay, we're gonna pin. I'm gonna follow. Trying to write mid-year reviews for my team, but my mind is already on winter break and doesn't want to be a manager right now. That's so real. I feel like setting any of those kind of expectations for people at the end of the year, it's a little bit rude. We're supposed to be in relax mode. Okay, if I can find my dang tab. Okay, this is what Durandria gets up to. If I can find my other tab. Look at this goose. We love gooses. I love the shading you did. Is this is Procreate. It looks almost like paper. Like paper craft. Like it looks like layered paper a bit. Mid-year review at the end of the year. Our fiscal year is 7-1, so 1-1 is the beginning. Relax mode? Did I say relax mode? Hi Tris, how you doing? How are you today? Welcome in. Oh, you can't even see the bottom quarter of this. I am professional. Okay, a little bit more. This is what we get for doing tier lists. Tier lists have skewed my screen share. Trist. This one's for you. Yeah, I love the ghosts. And the cheese. The cheese looks delicious. Ooh. This is so cool. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for rating. Everyone drop a follow. Check out the works. You're awake? I feel that. How are you? I'm pretty good. I got good sleep last night and I feel like energized and motivated. I have a wee bit of a upsetty spaghetti tummy. But it ain't stopping me. Trist, are you streaming later? Oh, nose is okay. I'll raid and lurk for a bit. No worries. Thanks for the raid and the lurk. Thanks for showing off my Insta. No problem. I'm still trying to learn how to like talk about people's work on stream, so I'm trying to make sure I do that. But thank you. Enjoy your lurk. Tummy needs more spaghetti. I didn't even think about this. The ratio's all off. Excuse me, doctor. We have an imbalance of upsetty spaghetti. You know what else is rude? Liam is supposed to have 3 teachers. His classroom is currently in a transitional period, so he has a lead teacher and the assistants rotate every day. So now buying Christmas gifts, I have to double. That is rude. So it's like one teacher and 1 assistant per day, but the assistants cycle. In a little bit, need to get coffee in me first, but intention is about 12ish. Okay. Are you doing more poppy? He has 1 lead teacher and 1 assistant. Okay. And then the other one. Okay. Gotcha. So there are multiple assistants per day. That's a lot of presents, it seems. So like 3 to 4 teachers you have to buy for. I want to get chapter 2, but at least it won't be 12 hours of whack-a-huggy. Just, I'm going to be so honest with you. I enjoy watching you play whatever you want to play, but that whack-a-mole segment is driving me crazy. 6 teachers? Okay, yes, I agree that is very rude. Just, I would have rage quit. But I feel like you're more patient with games than I am. One is by choice because she recently got moved out of his room. Okay. We love her. Why you gotta do this around the holidays? But it was only driving you crazy because every time there was a scare, you jumped. I'm open about this. Do you think this is a gotcha? I'm a chicken, Ian. I don't know how I whittled past it. It didn't seem like you were doing any better the time that it did work. I don't mean that in a mean way. It just seemed like it was overly randomized or something. Like I thought you were doing pretty good every time. And then just out of nowhere, It finally had enough with all this wheezing. I'm sick of this wheezing. Okay, and then his arms kind of triangle triangle here. And, well, I think this needs to be a little bit longer. A triangle here. And then shoulders here. Do I submit that clip to Moko and add a scream warning? Why would you not? Don't you always? I feel like if you don't, you've now put that option out there and someone will. Okay, so this hand needs to adjust a little bit. I'm realizing. Maybe a bit like that. It's not like perfect angle, but closer. Don't add the scream warning. I mean, it kind of is implied. I do think you'd be safe to not, but... Ian, I have a question for you. Clip name Jump Scare is very much... Oh, it is called Jump Scare? Ian, you said this was like a random picture you found. Do you ever attempt to pick out challenging things to be drawn? Is that like ever a factor in your brain? What do you mean? Okay, so like when I'm like saying, hey, I need prompts, or you're like redeeming something, is there ever like a this'll challenge Beb thought? Because I was looking at this image earlier, and I feel like out of all the prompts I get, yours tend to lean more challenging than a lot of them, which is fine. I like being challenged. I was just curious if there's any like intention there, or if it's just stuff you want to see. Sometimes there is, but I didn't do that for any of the Christmas ones. Okay. I'm not saying don't challenge me. Do challenge me. I just noticed a trend. Like the jellyfish. That one was real challenging, but it was also very fun. And anytime there's a human in something, your boy sweats. Jellyfish, I love that piece though. It was a good one. Mm-hmm. Oh, hi, Ian. Ian's here. Hide your potatoes, corn. Ian and Chester here, like double hide your potatoes. Okay, then there's like this little belt loop patch thingy. This is a wide loop. It does make sense that I'd be suggesting more complex things because I'm bougie. I like the start of that sentence. I thought you were going like, "I'm complex. Everyone else is simple." But yes, it does track. Only the best redeems, and all of them clad in rainbow. I feel like his response would be, my fault, everyone else is basic. That is... Yeah. That's where I assumed this was going. Somewhere along that. Somewhere along those lines. The rainbow is actually a color challenge to see how you can incorporate rainbow in random things. Color's fun like that. Yeah, and I... Like, my natural art process is not very colorful. TBH. I don't like color. Oh yeah? Name 5. You hate colors so much. That's an hour-long meeting. That sounds awful. I hope it's okay. Red, blue, green, yellow, orange. He got me. I think he's legit, you guys. You're the one who likes the colored lights on the tree. What a twist. Yeah, delegate everything, Ian. I sure will. Bye. Okay, now that Ian's gone, I can quit pretending I want to draw this. Okay, what are we doing now? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Enjoy colors themselves, but the concept of color and the different ways color interacts and such. Like color theory. Color, like, I don't know. Trying to follow the rules of color definitely borks my brain. So I just don't do it. Ian's gone. Can we talk about food now, please? What's on the menu today? I don't like understanding color theory. I don't either. And the few times I've tried to learn about it, it seemed like a lot. So my brain was kind of just like, no one's complained to me, so it must be okay. I don't know that anyone ever would complain about something like that, but... Not sure. I'm leaving for Sicily tomorrow. Nice. So leftovers from the fridge, including truffle paste. Black truffle paste. White is too precious to use as a paste. What do you do with truffle paste? I don't know the difference taste-wise. I like truffle, but only ever have it out. Yeah. Same. I've never worked with it. And I think I've only had it in stuff a couple of times. Added to things, so it's like flavoring. It's not something that you would just like eat on toast or something. It's really strong, so you need a tiny bit. Okay. You can. Interesting. Used to want to go to school for interior design before I found out you had to take classes on color theory and the science of light. I can't decide if the science of light sounds like it would interest me or put me to sleep. Like, my brain says it'd be one or the other. I don't care if they still have it, but Yard House, chain sports bar place, has black truffle crusted burger. And you can get truffle parmesan fries. Parmesan. Okay, that sounds familiar. The name of that place, I'm I'm Googling to see if I actually remember it or if my brain is making things up. Okay, yes, I have seen these. I have seen one of these. They have one near our stadium. I too am a master of design. Color theory is more daunting if you learn it without actually art examples that you enjoy. Harold House is actually very good if you ever do get a chance to go. Okay, so Truist Park in Atlanta. Outside of it, there's like this small, almost a city that's associated with the stadium. And it's in their like little, not hotel, restaurant courtyard in that place. And we go there a few times a year. So there's a good chance. Learning per se, something visual is kind of dry. That's why it matters how you learn, yeah. Can't stop at books or texts. Do you like onion rings? I like one onion ring at a time. I would never like have onion rings as a side. But like I never mind them when I do try one. I don't know if that makes any sense. Yard House has an onion ring tower. My family is obsessed with onion ring towers. Anytime I go somewhere with my family that has one, they get one. Onion rings are good. There's something like nice and whimsical about a tower of food. Dang it, I don't see images on their website. It's very rude of them. I'm very distracted from drawing Santa's butt. Okay, everything on their Insta does look really good. Okay, and then his little leggies. Got kind of this shape thing going on. This part right here, the fluffy cuff. Oops. Babe, I got you something to help you carve a wooden bib. What am I about to see? This looks like... Oh, that's an advertisement. Okay. The advertisement it gave me was very confusing. Oh, he's doing the layer thing. Okay. I'm going to watch this later, but I'm clicking through it. Okay, thank you. I'll investigate after stream. It's from a friendo on here. He streams. The name looks familiar. The name sounds familiar to me. Figured out chords and chord progressions decently, but creating melodies makes no sense to me. However, in my brain, I can visualize the notes on my computer easier than I can hear it. Interesting. So I sit down and play the pattern that I can see in my brain. It's kind of fast. Oh, that's Timber Anew. Okay. I do know who that is. Been there a couple of times. This makes sense. Corin. He's got very baggy pants. Santa has pretty baggy pants. If I do say so myself. And he's got this cuff. He's got this fluffy cuffy. And then this foot is kind of a little bit forward facing. Okay, let me see if I can figure out proportion-wise if these things look right. I don't think it's crazy far off, but I do think Santa's a little bit smaller in the reference. Maybe a little bit smaller still. About like that. Alright, we're at an hour and 10. I need to run to the restroom. I don't know how far I'm gonna get on this piece. I feel like I've got a pretty good sketch. So I just walked up into Higgy's office music studio room. He was getting you pulled up on his computer with the big speakers and jump scared us both. Oopsies. I hope I wasn't making any like ridiculous noises or anything. He had surround sound, Bib. It's like there's two of me. What if I just start multiplying? We need a subwoofer. If this just becomes what the rest of the stream is. Oh, all the mouths synced up at the same time is a little weird to me. Then you're also coming from my phone in my pocket. Okay, so the small one is the pocket speaker. Not another one. Sorry, Chess. This is torture for you. I get it. I understand. I do in fact need a subwoofer. I don't have enough blasting at my neighbors. You gotta make sure they hear every single note. Okay, I gotta potty. I'll be back. At least one of me will be back. I don't know if we're gonna keep all three. We'll see. We'll see what the mood feels like. Chat, go to the restroom, get some water, whatever. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Our neighbors are actually horrible and don't care. For years, they've stayed up all hours of the night and all day listening to loud music or movies or playing games on what must be a surround sound system. Because I can feel the bass every day and every night. So you got a bit of a sound war going on. So now I blast my speakers during the day while their baby sleeps, since they did it full well knowing we had a baby. I hate that. These people would legit blast bass all hours of the day, every day. Wrote a kind note letting them know we could hear it and we have an anxious doggo and nothing changed. Still do it even though they have a baby. That's wild to me. I don't understand. When you went to work the other day, they had the full new Subtronics album, whether they wanted to or not. You gotta fight fire with fire. Sometimes. It's not just a sound war. We don't even talk to them, and they've been beep from the day they moved in. March. Okay, there's some. He's got a little bit of fluff back here. I'm seeing. Wait, I'm not a mod. What do you mean, Trist? You just deleted it. When I was pregnant, it made me rage, and I would bang on the wall. That is very frustrating. Whoops. Also, this Sonic song that's happening right now, I'm here for it. I'm gonna shave this album. I keep forgetting there are 3 of me. And I glance over at my stream. It's a little surprise every time. Trust me, we don't. Wow, Trist very much does not like this. I understand. I see what's happening. Just put like 7 of you on your stream today. I did not say I don't like it. Okay, we gotta figure out something with the snow effect. I'll like hide them. How does that work? How does that accomplish having multiples? Or like hide and seek. Like I spy with my little eye. Trist number 7. They'll be in Huggy. Is that thing's name actually Huggy Wuggy? Or is that an Irishism? All I know is that one of them is called Poppy. I don't know if you're making up the rest of it or if that's a true to game name. Blue guy is Huggy Wuggy. Wait, the dude that was chasing you in chapter 1? Poppy was the little girl I raged through a ladder for. The pink one? So the whole game is named after not the blue person. I've been misunderstanding this game ever since it came out. Okay, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I want to do his antlers. I want to do his antlers real quick. But I need to just basically get them out of my way to redo them. So we're gonna copy paste. And on the sketch layer, we're gonna just erase. Get rid of these bad boys. Pink one is Mommy Longlegs. Poppy is the red-haired doll I set free in chapter 1. Okay. I gotta look this up. I don't know what we're talking about, actually. Oh. I don't know if I saw Poppy. She looks like Annabelle, or whatever it's called. You said the same thing. Yeah, I don't love her. She's not my favorite thing I've ever seen. Just, did you ever play the Alice games? Do 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 do. American McGee's Alice? Yeah. I played the first one years ago, but I have Madness Returns. Kind of want to do them both on stream. Did you enjoy them at all? Because I don't know if the gameplay seems like your thing, but the vibe feels like something you would like. And her dress kind of reminded me of that. It looks like a dress Alice would wear. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this back on. We're gonna lighten it a lot. Loved the first one as a kid. I died so much playing it. I never played the first one, but I loved the second one. That's not thin enough. Dang it! Get out of my way. Okay, this is what I want. Do. Original soundtrack slapped. It's just a very good, like, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but it like nailed the tone it was going for. And like the weird surreal vibes in a way that I don't know that a lot of games have, in my opinion. The second one seems so different to the first one, but I'm excited to check out what happens. So you've never even like started the second one. I feel like the first one was a lot darker. from what I've seen and heard. Whoops. Never played the second one, just seen the trailer. Okay. First one looks grittier. Yeah, because I feel like it came out during that time where developers were like kind of aiming for gritty, edgy stuff a bit more. All of this to say, I think you should play the second one at some point. It'll be good. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Right, bear with me, gonna make coffee. Enjoy. Enjoy coffee for me. I haven't had coffee in a while. Okay, so this comes up here. Do 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 do. Well, hello, Charles. My boy. Okay, does that look okay? It's not quite thick enough, I feel. It's gonna work. Okay, and then this one kind of comes out like here. This sort of thing. Let's see what I did here. And I was correct to do it. I don't want to worry about all these absurd angles. So I'm just gonna do my own thing a little bit for some of these prongs. was wondering why it wasn't quite matching up. Okay, and then do 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 do. Do 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 do. This sounded like a Grand Theft Auto song. Still Sonic apparently. Grand Theft Sonic. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Okay, so I like the right antlers. I might want to see if I can just resize these other ones. Dang it. Oh, nice. Thank you, Procreate. That was clutch. Okay, those are closer to the right, the same size at least. I do want to reshape this front bit, but otherwise, that's an improvement. Okay. Alright, and then he's real nosy. I don't actually know what's going on. It is nosy, but that shape does not look right to me. So it looks maybe like one of these. And he's got like his little mouth. These situations. Okay, this is a bit more down. Go down, because he's definitely kind of scowling. He's definitely not happy with Santa right now. And let's reshape here. It's got like a little mound. And his nose does that sort of thing. Do, 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 do. Alright, now we gotta figure out this situation. Okay, Santa has an open mouth. Santa's mouth is kind of open. And mine is kind of right here. It's very like squinting right now. Nose is kind of here. All of this stuff. Dang it. Dang it, Procreate. All of this stuff is a bit bigger. Whoops. A bit bigger and a bit higher up. This is all a very good example of Beb not drawing faces often. And Rosalina saw a delivery truck. Okay, so it's kind of shaped like this. He's looking towards the camera. Or he's actually looking to the right of the camera. Okay, so that direction of the eyes is right, at least. Crazy nostril situation. All of this, it's a bit narrower. Whoops. Higher. Okay, so it's got, whoops. It's gonna look very rough for a bit. Okay, I need to zoom in as much as I can real quick. Oh, this is blurry. It looks like he has very narrow glasses on. Unless his lenses just get like very scared or invisible. Sir, are we okay? Did we get an airball? Do 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 do. Sir. Okay. So then I'm definitely just going to be guessing the shape of these lenses. They look almost like little half lens situations. Double beam across the sky. What does it mean? Good morning, Sproky. Trying to figure out how the heck to draw a Santa face. And there are 3 of me. What was that? How are you doing? Okay, thankfully the arms of the glasses just kind of vanish. Charles, are you okay? Morning. Okay, I'm not mad at the mustache. I feel like I can draw mustaches. I feel like a mustache is within my wheelhouse. It's all this face stuff. Charles, are we good? Hint, you probably draw a face, so draw a Santa face. Why didn't anyone tell me this 3 hours ago? I wasn't even live 3 hours ago. Why didn't anyone tell me this hour and 45 minutes ago? It may or may not have eyes. Okay, if it may not have eyes, I have a new direction. I have a new lease on this Santa piece. Okay, actually this is a lot closer than I was hoping it would end up being, so... I don't like drawing humans. Can't believe Ian did this to me. Okay, this is definitely not that bad right now. I'm gonna not mess with it so that I do not mess it up. See, we got like 15 minutes. I'm gonna at least add some kind of color. Okay, let's do... I'm gonna do a 2-layered background. We're gonna do like a background. There. Give me like 2 seconds. I believe Charles has a hairball. He's hacking up a lung. Okay. Looks like he wants to say, why isn't anyone else touching this reindeer butt with me? I think that's exactly what he's saying. I think he's sick of his reindeers lollygagging. They got places to be. They got presents to deliver. I don't know which reindeer this is in particular, but I assume he's trying to play reindeer games instead of getting to work. It's unacceptable. I'm just doing like vague cloud shapes. Right here. Okay, and then there's a bit of just like the faintest little orange haze over the horizon line. I think that's a little too far. I think that's a little too blurred. Maybe about there. And then let's get a good snow color. Doodle 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 doodle. Blur this just the faintest little bit. Okay. It's a simple background, but I'm not mad at it. These are not gonna be like perfect polished pieces. Deeper red than that. Do 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 do. Oh, that brush is huge. Do 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 do. song is a little bit wild, but I'm here for it. Mm-mm. And then a bit of this, a bit of this. Do 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 do. Alright, let's get a. I don't want the belt to be like all the way black, but do want it to be pretty dark. Mm-hmm. I'm on the right layer, right? It's had a moment of panic. His shoes can be the same color. Not that color. Not red shoes. Okay, something like this. Do 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 do. Same with the gloves. Same with his little gloves. Do 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 do. Okay, he himself is very pink. He's got one of the complexions of all time. Do this with him. Okay, all of his fluff. Okay, his beard is like an off-white, like a yellowy white. The fluff on him, though, is pretty white. So we're gonna do that. Do that like this. There's some fluff back here to tend to. Okay. case you didn't know how much of a nerd I am, I ordered a custom return address stamp and it gets delivered today. Heck yes, I'm excited for you. I wanted to celebrate accordingly. Come up with a good enough celebration. I'm excited for you, Caitlin. Gotta address all our Christmas cards and get them out, so that will make that much easier. I was also hyped yesterday because our holiday cards got delivered. Have you sent... This is Liam's second Christmas, am I remembering correctly? I think it's about time I played Detroit again for the 30th time. Hope it works. I hope it does too. Enjoy. Second, okay. I was about to say something dumb. But Christmas cards are always exciting. Was this... Did you take, like... Are they Christmas cards with family portrait on them? Because those are cute. I coffee and lurk. Enjoy your coffee. Have a nice whatever you may or may not be doing. Yeah, my Christmas gift was a family photo shoot. He hates getting his pic taken, so use those pics on the card. Nice. Sounds adorable. I did almost say that, like the first time family Christmas photos are always exciting, and then it clicked for me that this is probably not the first year. Welcome back, Naggin. I hope the meetings were okay. I drew a face. I don't super love it, but I drew a face. And it's recognizable as a human face, I feel. Oh, it was. And sometimes that's the only victory you need. Excuse me. There we go. What do you mean this is good? Thank you. I just hate faces. I feel like I'm never going to, like, be okay with a face I draw. Just because they give me rage. Rage with Sage! Hi, Sage. How's it going? Thank you for coming in at a time when I could use your name to make my joke. I was saying as I was drawing it that it's looking better than I would have expected for a face from me. Happy to help. How's it going? Welcome in. I'm adding... I don't want to like dip out without having something to show for the stream, so I'm going to add at least colors to this piece before we raid out. would like to every day get like some sort of semblance of a full piece for these prompts. Instead of just saying, hey, it's 2 hours, let's go. Getting out of here. Do. Okay, so the first situation on the neck, it's very much not that same brown. Excuse me. Do I have a gap somewhere, or do I just need to change the threshold? There we go. There we go. Oh, I've missed so many things. Did Bev get clones? Yes. I do have... There's 2 of me, and I have a little subwoofer. This was the first photo session we've done with Liam, so you're not wrong. Oh. I feel like I remember you saying this now. Like you took your own pics for a few months, but you never did any like professional. Really like how this is turning out. You're doing a great job despite it not being your usual style. Thank you. I am like a little bit proud of the Santa. I think this might be the second, maybe third person I can remember drawing on stream. So I feel pretty good about it for how rare it is. You should be proud. Okay, I need us to not make me blush. But thank you. Thank you. Do. Thank you. This place do be a confidence boost. Do. Bloop. Mm-hmm. Do. Alright, let's get these antlers colored in. And give him his little fur patch on his neck. And then I think I feel like I'm at a good stopping point. I do want to continue this one later though. I feel like it's got a good base. You know, I'm all about that base. Do 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 do. No trouble. Do 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 do. Okay, now this little fluffy section. I think maybe just make like a gray version. Like a gray. I don't know what I was about to say. Take the brown and make it a grayer color. Words, color theory. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay. I think this is what we've got. I think this is where we're at for today. Oh no, that needs to be white. There we go. Maybe do the same here. Whoops. Okay, my manager's moved, so he posted a picture of himself and asked, what should I put on this wall behind me? Someone put the picture in the AI bot to generate something, and now I'm not posting an image of myself ever. Is it like creepy? Or inappropriate? What is the situation? It's not creepy or inappropriate, but I just hate the idea of asking someone. Oh, I see what you're saying. You don't want to post it just because of like the fact they chucked it into the bot. I'm following. I get that. I hope none of my pictures end up in a bot. I assume it's kind of inevitable with drawings and stuff, but you can keep my face out of it, please. Okay, I feel like for raid options there are a couple of clear ones today. I feel like whichever route I go is going to be converging. Good lord, I can talk. Like the other answers were Ohio State logo, the American flag, live, laugh, love. Those are just fun, yeah. You're a tab conversion? Explains why I can't speak. All my tabs are merging into one in my brain hole. Good to see you, Beb. Good to see you, Splorky. We're gonna. The options were either Moko or Trist, and everyone's probably already in Moko, and a few of us are probably already in Trist. So we're gonna raid Trist today. I don't know them. Okay. Trist is playing a spoopy game. So if anyone is afraid of spoopy games, this is your warning. Trist has raids disabled. I was going to raid before they even started. Apparently I'm not. After all that. Hang on, I have a solution. I can't tell. I can't actually hear. What if they say no? Then we know where we're going. I can't actually hear Trist, so. I think they are. Or what? Turning them on? Okay. Okay. This is thrilling content. But they also don't know how. Interesting. Try now. Thank you for messenger personing us. You're the real MVP. They're still off. Also, I should turn off my raids. That's a good point. Look at this Santa. This is Santa trying to push the raid. I left and now you've multiplied. Hello, this is Beb. I'm Beb. And we're Beb. And this is Baby Beb Jr. Why'd you turn off raids? If a lot of people do it, it's just like a protection thing. But I turn them off when I'm trying to leave. To not have to feel like I'm robbing people who have raided of some time. And to not have to feel like I need to stay longer than I want to. Stuff like that. Cause you mean that too. Okay. I can't actually hear Trist. It's still not working? No. Yeah, it just says target channel has disabled raids. Well, at least shout out to us. Everyone drop Trist a follow. I play a lot of games, a lot of spoopy games. These Christmas cards are the reason I'm finally mailing my friend's wedding gift. Okay, 2 birds, 1 stone, I guess. Okay. Also, just went offline. So we're gonna go to the Sibs. Trist is back online. We're gonna go to the Sibs. Okay. We will attempt a Trist raid at some point. He lives in Canada, so I was nervous mailing it. Yeah, that makes sense. So waiting for her to come visit, but that ain't happened. I'm not sure what the Canada mailing situation is right now, but I hope it's like decent at the moment. Her family lives here. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go check out the Sibs. Tab converging for a lot of you. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's a 4 o'clock day. 4 o'clock, 4-hour stream. Working on another Ian prompt. Bye, Sage. Have a good day, everybody. Take care. Go yell at the Sibs. I'll see you tomorrow at 4. Forever stream? That's yours. That's your stream, Nagan. More like for never. Okay, bye.